For cheap games and accessories, visit g2a.com in the description. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So, this week, we got ourselves a brand new car added into the game, and it's this, the Ford Racing Puma. So this is a little old car that for a lot of people in the world, they have no idea what it is. I don't think this is a car that was ever released anywhere in America. I don't know if this is a car that was ever released in Australia, so this is pretty much a European car. I know this thing. I have seen it on the streets before. Obviously not the racing version of this thing. I also think that the racing one, the Racing Puma, is a little bit wider than your normal one, because it looks a lot fatter at the front than your normal one. But yeah, basically what this is a Ford Fiesta. So the Ford Fiesta of this generation, so whatever year this was, like early 2000s, Ford Fiesta is pretty much under the skin of this little Ford Puma, but it's obviously a little coupe. Look at it. It looks adorable. But anyway, it's kind of a cool car. It's like I said, it's a Ford Racing Puma. It's obviously the faster one. It's got nice little blue Ford calipers. Very, very nice. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to see what we could actually do to this car and modify it and obviously upgrade it and see how fast it goes and everything that we can pretty much do to this car. Like the interior of this car just reminds me of the Ford Fiesta. Because I mean, literally everything else is literally the same. It's just the exterior of this car that looks different. But the interior is pretty much Ford Fiesta's interior. That's just funny looking. It's really, really funny looking to me. Anyway, so the car itself at the moment is very slow. Let's just put it that way. It makes 153 horsepower, 161 newton meters of torque. Obviously, it doesn't weigh much. And it's a 1.67 liter engine or 1.68 liter engine. It's front engined, front wheel drive. But yeah, it's a cute little car. It's a cute little car. Very, very lightweight. So I think this might actually be kind of fun if you can squeeze out a lot of power out of it. We could technically get this thing to drive really, really fast. I also kind of want to keep it as a front wheel drive just because it's fun to build something that's a little bit weird and stupid. So, yeah, I think I might just add like a stupid amount of power, make it go all to the front wheels, and do that. But yeah, right now, like I said, it's quite slow, as you can see. But, like I said, it's also very lightweight, so it's twitchy, it goes into corners very quickly. You can obviously slow down very, very quickly. With a little bit of braking in the middle of a corner, you can get the back end to step out a little bit as well, just like that. So it's a nice little car to drive, honestly. And yeah, I just want to add like a stupid amount of power to this. Let's just hope that we can. So let's hop back into the festival. I'll add a dumb amount of power to it if we can, and see what exactly we can do to this car. So we have some parts. Ooh, we even have parts that will probably not even be what do you call them? Like just Forza parts. So with the standard engine that's in this now, we can squeeze out how much power? NA as well, so no turbo, nothing like that. How much power can we squeeze out of this car with just some old school mods? 373 horsepower. That actually sounds really, really good for a car that weighs this much. And the displacement goes all the way up to a 2 liter. Okay, not too bad, but I did say I was going to add a dumb amount of power to it. So I think that the inline 4 turbo rally engine, does this go to like 700 horsepower? I can't remember exactly, so I'm just going to go ahead and test it. I think it's like 600 or 700 horsepower, right? If I do this. Yeah, so it's just under 700 horsepower, 668 horsepower. Again, 2 liter, it's a rally engine, so yeah, we've had it on different cars before. But then we also have a 2 liter inline 4 turbo. I don't know what engine this is from. I don't know what car this is from. But we'll put it on anyway, and we'll see what sort of power this thing makes in the end. I mean, with the amount of power that this makes right now, what could this be? 224 horsepower. Ford Focus ST? Maybe? Ford Fiesta ST? No, it's not, because the new Fiesta is a 1.5 liter, and it still makes around like 200 horsepower. So I'm thinking something like Ford Focus ST, right? Something like that. I don't really know exactly where this engine comes from, but yeah. Or it could even be the SR20. I'm not entirely sure, but it could really be the SR20. But maybe that's that makes a different amount of power, but we'll see. 430, 517, 530. So by the looks of things, the rally engine is the one that makes the most amount of power, which is what I'm going to be putting onto this car. So, okay, fair enough. We'll do that. And should I keep this? I'll keep this as a front wheel drive for the beginning. Even though I think it's going to be very, very unusable if I just keep it as a front wheel drive. But I just kind of want to do it just for the fun of it. Oh, we can put drift suspension on this thing. Jeez. This might honestly be kind of fun if I turn it into like a drift car. Like, seriously. Okay, we'll do this. We can't even put spacers on this thing. So it looks... Wait, can we put spacers on it? Okay, we can. We're not spacers, but we can change it. Not spacers, but we can actually change the track width, which is what I wanted to say. Okay, so now it weighs even less. Let's change all of this stuff. Make it weigh even less than before. So 1,000, literally 1 ton. And then when we go to our tires, we'll stick on some racing tires here. No text on the tires. We'll just keep it like that. Tire width, 225s. This is not going to go well. 670 horsepower with a car that is on 225s. I really, really like the wheels that are on it now. I really also do hope that... oh, do we have those like stealth wheels? Those Ford, like old school... No, I don't think we do in this game. And I don't really know. Oh, they're very similar to like these type of wheels, but they're... I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they look very, very similar to these wheels. You know what? I'm down. They actually look really, really good on this thing. Even the whole chrome bit on them, I actually really, really like. Okay, so our track width. Look at the massive difference that makes. I'm not going to go as wide as possible because that just looks stupid. I will go with like just the first click. Whatever that is. Does it tell you in mils? I don't think it tells you in millimeters exactly how much it is, does it? No, maybe not. Anyway, also the exhausts are broken. I don't know if people have noticed that the exhaust tips, you can see literally through the tip. Last week's Toyota Celica as well had the exact same thing, where you could literally see through the exhaust tip. So hopefully they fix that very, very soon. I definitely don't want to turn this thing into a rally car, but it gives us that option. Oh my god, look at that wing. That's so like early 2000s type of wing. That's actually kind of cool. We can have mud flaps if we really wanted to. So we can turn this thing into literally a rally car. Which I'm not going to do. It's got to stay as a street car. And we're pretty much done, I guess. With the way this thing looks. So about 670 horsepower. So almost a 670 horsepower per ton car. That is insane. That is stupid. Now if I go ahead and stretch the gears out a little bit, see if we can get something of a higher top speed here. So we're at 220 right now. This is just not going to drive well at all. All the power just go to the front wheels. I'm going to be spinning every single gear. It just is going to happen. I do even have like a little bit of camber. Honestly, I really should get rid of all this camber. Because I will just end up spinning. The entire time. So let's just do that. Okay. I'll leave it the way it is. The diff, I'll leave that the way it is as well. Actually, should I? No, because I feel like it'll help if I just lock it. Yeah, let's just lock the diff. So let's just set that to 100. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to handle if I just do that. Right. Now, time to drive this thing. It literally just sounds like a rally car. I mean, it is, but like... Yeah. Anyway. Let's do that. And, just because I know I'll forget if I don't do it. I should test the top speed out of this car. Every time I turn, it's still spinning its wheel. Okay, it's fast. It's very, very, very fast. This might actually be a really, really good like rally car. Because it's so lightweight, it's so small, and you can put like a decent amount of power on it. That's just funny to me. That's the reason why I wanted to make this thing a front wheel drive. Just to keep it as one. Oh my god. Once it catches grip. It pulls well. Okay, careful here. It does have quite a good bit of grip. Not bad. I think if I would have left the diff as open, there would be absolutely no chance. Look at this thing go! Oh my god. There'd be absolutely no chance that I'd be able to drive this thing at a speed. Because one of the wheels would constantly just spin. This thing stays at over... Okay, I can actually front wheel drive drift this thing. A little bit. That was a little bit weird. Let's get to this roundabout real quick here. I want to try to see if I can do it. And by front wheel drive drifting... Oh, there it goes. By front wheel drive drifting, I mean literally just hold the e-brake as I'm just going around a roundabout. I want to try that. I want to see how easy or hard it is to do it with this car. I feel like the small, like, form factor of this car, like the really short distance between the front wheels and the back wheels, might make this actually really, really fun to slide around. Okay. This is the handbrake. Oh, it's so weird to drive like that. There it is. Well, it's sideways. Jesus. Okay. This may actually be like a really, really good rally car. If anybody has decided to turn this thing into a proper rally car, let me know what it's like. Oh my god, front wheel drives are so easy to handle. It's so much fun to just get them to go sideways. You can get them to go back in a straight line with ease. Like, you don't have to do anything, just literally accelerate and the front just pulls you in a straight line again. It's ridiculous. It's actually so much fun to just build stupid cars like this every now and then. Well, there you go. This was the Ford Puma. I wanted to just keep it as a front wheel drive, keep it the way it is, and then just slap a stupid amount of power to it. There you go. Keep the handbrake going. Ah, it's just dumb. It's such a... I'm trying to turn so hard, but my front wheels have a mind of their own. Okay. Well, Ford Puma. This is a car that we ended up getting in Europe. Oh, it's that Takumi. No way. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop. That was enough of this little Ford Puma. It's actually a lot of fun to drive, especially when you're just messing with it and keeping it as a front wheel drive. It's just fun to mess around with. And... Okay, well, I'm gonna stop. This was a fun little car to mess around with, especially keeping it as a front wheel drive. I think some cars just don't deserve to be like, you know, fully built drift cars or rally cars or whatever. I think this might actually be a really, really good rally car. For anybody that has decided to build this thing, let me know down in the comments below what do you think it's like as a rally car, or even as a drift car. Even as a drift car, because you can't put drift suspension on it if you really wanted to. I just didn't really want to at this point. I just want to keep it as a front wheel drive, just mess around with it. I want to see what the top speed of this thing would be like, especially with just front wheel drive only. I think acceleration would be stupid quick if I decide to change it as an or to an all-wheel drive. I think it'd be very, very fast because, like I said, the car doesn't weigh much, so maybe adds like an extra, what, let's say 50 kilos, maybe 100 kilos, so 1100 kilos for this whole thing. And then you have like, what, 670 horsepower. So I think it'd be very, very quick off the line. But yeah, right now it's a very close to well, it's actually the middle of S1, and it's doing a decent job. It's a quick car. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see more stupid videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, share, do whatever you guys want. And also, final thing, obviously, if you guys don't know how to get this car, go to the festival playlist. There is one event right here. It's called Cool Cats. Do it, and then that's it. You get the car. Do the whole championship, and you get it. Very, very easy. Also, you do get the Hoonigan RS200 if you complete the autumn season, so please do it because it's a very rare car and it's also very good for a lot of things. So get the Hoonigan RS200, get yourself to 50% of this season. It's very, very, very good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.